Now, you might be wondering what the garland missions do. So we're gonna flip over here to it's our grappling hook. Now, you can mod your grappling hook. If you've played Just Cause 4 at all, you know that you can modify your grappling hook to suit your needs for various different situations. Now, the garland missions, they control the booster mods, so we're going to go ahead and go into our edit for mods. And through the garland missions, you unlock each one of these mods. I don't have any of them left because I've done, as you can see, 13,400 points out of 10,000 that you need for Garland to unlock all of her mods. We can walk through real quickly what all of these mods do, like the burnout effect. Currently I have mine set to overclock, which means that it'll explode when it burns out, and then the directional mod controls the direction that the booster is going to fire. Mine's set to lateral and up, so it'll never fire downward. And then you can also switch it to horizontal, so it'll only fire left and right. And then no limits, which, you know, it depends on how you place it on the object, how it's going to fire. Like if you put it on top of something, more than likely it's going to fire downward. If you put it on the side of something, it'll probably fire left and right. If you put it on the bottom of something, it'll probably fire upward. And then your burnout time is going to be when obviously whenever your booster burns out. Like mine's set to 10 seconds. You also have the options of 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, and 2 seconds. I didn't know it went all the way down to 2 seconds. That's new information for me, so you guys learned something, so did I. And then your acceleration, you have 3 speed settings here. I have mine set to fast. There's also slow, medium, and then we'll just kind of looked at the little box there where he's putting the booster on. So this is slow, and then this one will be medium. If you watch the little video, so that's significantly faster. And then fast is this one right here, and I can also show you guys this. That way you've got a full screen view of how that works. And in fact, I think we might do that. I'll have to change my grappling hook up just a little bit, but it's worth it for the video. And then you've got your orientation mod, which is how your boosters are going to fire. For example, I have mine set for the boosters to fire away from the camera, meaning they'll go forward from whatever direction you're facing, no matter what, and they won't come back at you. They won't hit you. You can also do towards the other end, which means they will boost toward the first anchor point of the tether. Now, this might be, this was a little bit complicated for me to understand, like the whole, it goes this way, it goes that way kind of thing. But whatever point you put your first tether on, that is the direction that booster is going to fire. Now, I think I want to do an example of this one too. So I'm gonna keep that the way it is right there. And then I'm going to change this back to lateral up, and then we'll do the example that I was talking about. We're going to go ahead and give you guys a full screen view of the acceleration mod. Okay, so I am in the air, and I'm going to turn that music down in my headset because I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I can. Yeah, let's go to our options here. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my sound and turn my music volume down to 0 because I don't want to hear that at all like I'm talking to you guys. I just want to hear sound effects. So there's that. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom down to the ground right here. And you know what? We'll do it to a cow. Because Just Cause doesn't care about animal cruelty. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. And let's see. We'll set it to... No, we'll just set it to high. And then we're not gonna use these, so I'll just leave those alone. And edit mods, overclock, and this one I want to do towards other end, and we're gonna do slow first. So we'll put our first tether over here, and then cow. So as you can see, the cow is going towards the tether, and it's kind of going in a circle there because that's where the tether stops. So we'll leave the cow alone. Oh, the cow is dead. Huh. Okay, now let's make these two cows go together. You two, slam together. There you go. That's fun. So you can kind of see how that works. And now we'll go back into our modifications. And we'll edit it again and make this medium. And I think I'm going to change that orientation to away from camera, just because it's easier to show you that way. And now that's the medium. Whee! Bye bye, cow. And you know what? I'll give you guys just one more example of that, and we'll put it on a car this time, just because I don't want to get flagged for animal cruelty or something. Take me to my destination. We're gonna put it on this side. There we go. Bye bye. Oh, bad guys. Let's use the bad guys. Yes. And now they all have boosters on, and they're all dead. The grappling hook can easily be as useful. See, I'll put it on my other setting. It can be easily as useful as a grenade launcher. See, I'll show you guys how I did that in another video. I'll probably make another video tonight just of that. But I've got all three of them going, that's the important thing. And now you're going away with the booster. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll change this one more time to show you the fast version of the acceleration. So we're going to put it on the back of this truck right here. And that didn't really work the way I wanted it to. But as you can see, it's moving significantly faster. Okay, so now you ask the question, or I have the answer to the question of, how do you get these? How in the world do you get the booster mods? The answer is simple. You have to do a bunch of stunts. And the stunts are actually pretty fun. I enjoy doing them. I have one highlighted over here. This is going to be a boat stunt. You have to pass through the ring in a Dame de la Mer yacht. So we gotta go find one of those, and this is just one of many different types of stunts that you can do. These are probably the easiest, is where you have to find a specific vehicle to go through a checkpoint. And it's, you know, it's just to get the shot for Garland. So now we gotta find one of these. If I had video editing software, I would probably cut at this point. And there we go. There it is. I can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of Like I had this up on a on my 50-inch flat screen, and I can see it. But that's our yacht right there. You guys on a handheld device can probably see it now as well. I just have to get, yep, I didn't get within range. Okay. Come on, swing back. I feel like the lack of a sprint function in this game is kind of dumb. But I think it's probably because he sprints all the time. That water is really loud. It's quite obnoxious, actually. The feds, they see me. They won't attack you unless you attack them first. So that's kind of a nice feature. It's not like GTA where, you know, you could be doing something really minusculely wrong, and the cops are just like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you because you, I don't know, it blew up a car," which is something you could definitely get away with in this game. It's highly overlooked. It's like this boat is running away from me, I swear. Oh, come back here. Come back here. Oh, it's coming towards me now. Maybe. Latch onto him. Yeah, I got you now. Get the heck out of my boat. This thing is got some really awful boat dynamic. It's not aerodynamics, so. And then you just pass right through the point.
Yes, perfect.
And this one will give you 100 garland points. Now, like the missions, like the main missions and things like that, give you garland points, a significant amount. God, that is obnoxious. I better turn that down. Man. I'm trying to talk here. Can't hear me. Or maybe you can, and it adjusts the audio volume. And I just don't know that. But I can't hear me, so. Sound. We'll turn the sound effects to, like, I don't know, 75. We'll turn that down to 75. And we'll turn that down to 0, because I don't want to hear a radio at all. Then I'll adjust all these again later. Okay. So there we go. Oh, that's much better. So now we're going to go to our next garland type mission, and that's going to be the big one, which is wingsuiting. So we're going to go ahead and get dropped in right over here. Thanks for flying with the Army of Chaos. Alright, and here's our wingsuit activity. We're gonna go ahead and highlight it, see it kind of pops up just like that. Oh, it looks like we're going to be wingsuiting through a tunnel. So, like I said, these are really fun events. They'll take you to a lot of different, interesting places, and it really does challenge you if you're new to this kind of stuff. And I guess I'm not necessarily new to this kind of stuff, because I played. Because I played Steep, and it's got a wingsuiting function to it too, and it's a really fun game too. If you haven't checked it out, I got it through the PlayStation. I got it through the PlayStation Store whenever it was free. It's a really fun game to play. But the wingsuiting is much faster than in Just Cause. Like if you're looking for a challenge with wingsuiting or parachuting or anything like extreme sport, I would say that Steep is definitely your game. So I kind of knew how to operate this based upon that. But that is the wingsuiting garland stunt. We've already done that kind. Oh, here's another one. The speed stunt. We'll go ahead and drop in on that one too. Okay, and here we go.
Catch you later, Rico. Give him hell.
So there's a vehicle that you have to use for these type of stunts, but I have a preference, or at least now I have a preference. But I bet, oh yeah, we got the electric sport car for this stunt that we can use. I love it. So we're gonna just zoom right there.
Good.
And you have to pass through those points at a certain kilometer per hour. So you can't just like bust through them. You do have to reach a certain speed. But this is one of my favorite vehicles to use. Is the Verdelion Eco, which is an electric car. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drop the other one that I really like to use because it's a fun car. You don't unlock it till you get done with all of the Garland missions, or maybe it's Axeman's Juggernaut that you unlock. I don't know if it's the fastest car in the game, but it's definitely really fun to drive. Or at least in my opinion, it's really fun to drive. So we're gonna edit our loadout here. And it is the Mugello Farina Trio. We're gonna go ahead and call that drop. And we'll set up another speed stunt. And I will drive there, and you'll see just how fast this car is. And I'll probably crash a zillion times on the way there, but that's just the fun of the game. And as you can see, it is a Formula 1 car. And it's kind of awesome. So, oh, there's another speed stunt. Spy. So we're going to do that. And hit like basically a go-to to it. There we go. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about with a go-to, it's an old Garmin term. Don't flag me, YouTube. It's a term that Garmin used on their GPSs to describe, you know, a route set. And that's what I used to do a lot of geocaching with my dad. And we would hit the go-to to get to where we were going to go pick up our geocache. And if you guys don't know what geocaching is, I guess I could explain that in further detail later, but you know, leave in the comments if you want to know what geocaching is. I don't do it a whole lot anymore, but 200 kilometers an hour. Nope, we didn't reach it. See, it says we're going too slow. Oops, my bad. Sorry. I used my nitrous boost for that, and as you can
I
see,
am good.
got it. I am good, he says. Okay, there should be, I think there's one other type of garland mission, maybe? I thought that there was. Maybe it's just speed, specific vehicles, and wingsuiting. I think that may be it. So I hope that answers your question as to what these garland missions do, and how you can complete them successfully. Just know that if you get stumped on finding that specific vehicle, most of the time it's fairly close to. You can find the vehicle fairly close to wherever it's at, wherever the event itself is at. Like, you may have to do a little bit of searching. I know that, let's see, I think it was over here in this region, the one big city that's in the game, or well, the one what I would consider a big city is in the game. There's a limo that you have to find. It's like right there, but the event is over here, and it took me forever to find a limo because I was looking in all the wrong places. Like, it's right here next to the stadium. Like, you would think that there would be a limo somewhere there, and then it's parked next to a dumpster. Like, it's in a place you wouldn't think that it would be parked. Like, you'd think it'd be parked over here in the main entrance where you could actually see it, but it's parked over here next to a dumpster. So yeah, don't know what they were thinking with that one, but I'm not here to criticize. I just love playing the game. It's fun. It's extremely fun. Like, especially the garland missions, I had a lot of fun doing them. That's why I'm still doing them. Anyway, I'm probably gonna have a short series tonight about all of the different booster mod mission types that you do to get your booster mods done. Well, I guess I'll have to. I've got almost all of the. I think his name is Jockey or something like that. He does the archaeological ones. Oh, there's a spot. That'll work. Tuma de la Espinosa or Esposa. And I may not be able to take you through the process of those missions, but I can show you where some of the locations are and whatnot. Anyway, but I'm going to get to that in another video. I'm going to cut this one off. Thank you guys.